This is Michael Popok. You're on the new Legal AF YouTube channel, and I'm at the intersection. And now we got to talk about Elon Musk and the boneheaded move by Donald Trump, which may yet be his undoing, to outsource his entire Get Out the Vote campaign, his entire door-knocking campaign to get souls to the polls and get voters to vote for him to Elon Musk, who's never done this before and has decided to throw hundreds of millions of dollars at it. But of course, there's people that are smarter than Elon Musk, like the canvassers, who have figured out a way to fraudulently make money and not knock on those doors. So how's that going for you? Particularly, we're going to talk on this hot take about GPS spoofing. That sounds... Gather around, boys and girls. Let's talk about a hack that's going around the internet to teach Elon Musk's canvassers hired to do Trump's door knocking and how they have figured out how to hack and just from the comfort of their own Starbucks, not knock on a darn door and yet get paid. It's through a little-known technique, but well-known in the hacking community, called GPS hacking, where you make the program that you have to use to record your work, you make it think you're someplace where you're not. You fool the GPS location element of the program. And now there's a hack actually using the software that Elon Musk's different vendors are using, ones like Patriot Grassroots and Blitz. They're all using a program based on QuickBooks Workforce, and QuickBooks Workforce has a geolocation element to it, and there's a hack out there so you can tell people you're knocking on one particular door in a neighborhood when you're drinking a latte in your local Starbucks, or maybe you're getting French fries from Donald Trump in a McDonald's drive-thru. Either way, you know what's not happening? Real, on the ground, get out the vote. Now, this is separate from what was reported a couple of days ago, that internally, they found at least 25% fraud in Nevada and Arizona based on, this is before the spoof, this is before the hack. They were already doubting that 25% of the door knocks actually happened. And this is how you win a campaign in 2024. I know it sounds prehistoric. You got to actually knock on a door and ask somebody for their vote? The answer to that is yes. That's why Kamala Harris is out earning your vote every day in town halls, in interviews, in rallies, pitching a tent in the battleground states while Donald Trump, I don't know, gassily phones it in to various Fox News programs in friendly confines with rigged and planted people in the audience like that. But at the end of the day, this elections are won by shoe leather. They're won by shoe leather. People knocking on the door, phone banking, and the like. And if you want to help Kamala Harris get elected, by the way, little plug here in the middle of the hot take, sign up with the Democrats and other progressive organizations and PACs and sign up for phone banking, or go, if you have time and money, fly into a battleground state if you're not already there and help them on the ground. I'm sure everything that you're able to do for them is one less thing somebody else has to do and a proper allocation of resources. But I digress. Let's go back to the fraud. Elon Musk, in the last several days, these are the following news stories we've gotten out of the Get Out the Vote campaign. 1, Elon Musk has probably likely violated criminal law by offering $1 million lottery to pay $1 million checks every day to anyone who registers to vote or to buy their vote. Well, that's all Elon Musk is doing. Elon Musk is buying a presidency. If anybody doubts that the reason that Elon Musk wants Donald Trump to win is because it benefits Elon Musk, then I've got an edible or something for you to smoke. Because that is what's happening. Elon Musk has been battling the United States government, primarily led by Democrats, for the last 15 or 20 years. He's in a constant battle with the Securities and Exchange Commission because he wants to tilt the playing field in the market, and he wants to tweet and social media post about his company fraudulently to pump up the stock price. He wants to pump up the stock price of his cryptocurrency holdings by talking up cryptocurrency. He wants to go help Donald Trump and his stock price by going to a rally in Butler, Pennsylvania, and talk about cryptocurrency to pump up those stock prices. The Securities and Exchange Commission doesn't like it. And so Elon Musk wants to hollow out the Securities and Exchange Commission, put a puppet of his own choosing at the top of it, and as part of the actual commissioners of the SEC, and he can only do that through Donald Trump. He also doesn't like the Internal Revenue Service. Neither does Donald Trump. So he wants to defund the Internal Revenue Service. Forget about defunding the police. They want to defund the IRS. He also wants to get rid of the State Department and resistance from them, and the Department of Defense and resistance from them, so he can have his Starlink of satellites everywhere he wants and conduct his own foreign policy and defense policy. As far as that's concerned, he wants to turn on and turn off the lights for various people that he considers to be allies or where he can make money, regardless of American foreign policy. That's why he wants Donald Trump, because Donald Trump has effectively promised him that he will pump up the cryptocurrency, benefiting Elon Musk. He will listen to Elon Musk about setting his cabinet and others underneath that. That's Securities and Exchange Commission, Department of Defense, Department of State. I mean, listen, I mean, he's an evil genius. I've said time and time again, Elon Musk is like a Mission Impossible or James Bond villain, except he doesn't live in a mountain lair. Other than that, he's got everything else, $257 billion of wealth that he's looking for places to spend that are burning a hole in his pocket. But here, criminal law violated, $1 million per day to purchase. And I'm not sure this works, by the way. I'm not sure a billionaire trying to buy, mom and pop Midwest voters vote works or in the churches or anywhere else. But it does get a little bit of publicity, also because it violated law. His original, I'll pay you $47 if you register for First Amendment and whatever rights. I don't know what accent I'm doing. He's from South Africa. Whenever I talk about Elon Musk or anybody, it suddenly becomes some weirdo accent. But here we go. $47. It's now $100. Apparently $47 wasn't enough to drag around and get people to register to vote. So again, we're watching in broad daylight, an attempt by a multi-billionaire who has nothing in common with you and me, trying to buy a presidency so that he can get the benefit from it and reap the benefit from it. That's all we're watching. So I'm taking special delight in the fact that others have hacked their way to get paid by Elon Musk not to do their job. Okay? I love that. Wait till they hit the Cybertruck. That's coming up next. Elon Musk has already publicly declared that he doesn't believe in technology or computer programs. He said you can't trust voting that are based on computer programs. Can't trust those computers. I mean, think about that the next time you turn the ignition switch in one of his Teslas, or you wait and watch one of his rockets go up. And his technology is getting hacked because you can't spend your way to the White House. Yeah, Kamala Harris has $1 billion in her war chest. She's got $3 billion at her disposal with the various other groups. But that's just to make up for the gap in time. We're on a short track election here. Donald Trump is got into bed with Elon Musk because of the gap. Because of the fundraising gap, which is 3 and 4 times, he has that much less money. He had to make a bargain with Elon Musk to get $200 million with some other rich evil people over here to try to win the election. So I love that I had to learn about GPS spoofing being used, and likely 25 to 50% of the door knocks to try to get Trump voters and voters out are fraudulent. Yet these people are being paid. I kind of like that part. So we're going to continue to follow it all. As Donald Trump said, I got an idea. Let's let Elon Musk run something he's never run before. Elon Musk never voted before. I think the first time he ever voted in his life was 4 years ago. I think. And he's never run a get out the vote campaign. That is hard work and science. The people around Kamala Harris, by contrast, they've run actual campaigns. Not simulations, not, I've got a great idea. I could put a rocket on Mars. I think I could handle this at the last minute with no time left on the clock and no training. Yeah, you can't. When was the last time we saw what happened when Musk ventures out of an area that he's comfortable with, like building rockets and running a cyber truck company? How's the Twitter X thing going? I don't know. It's losing more money than Donald Trump's social media platform ever since Musk took over. So he's not great when he ventures out beyond his comfort zone. But it's great for democracy, because if this is how Donald Trump thinks he's going to get elected, you've got the incredible disappearing surrogates of Donald Trump, as I end this hot take. Where is his family? Not that I like them, but where are they? Where is Don Jr.? Last I looked, he was in the Balkans trying to raise money from the Albanian community to support Donald Trump. All right. and do real estate deals there. Where's Eric Trump? Where's Ivanka? Where's Melania? What she sat uncomfortably at the Al Smith dinner in New York in a white glove affair with her resting first lady face, as they joked about sexual exploits and sexual assault while her husband was up on the podium. I mean, another embarrassing moment for Melania. But where's everybody else? Where's Jared? Where's any of the surrogates? Where's Marjorie Taylor Greene holding a rally, or Matt Gaetz? Where's the rally for Make America Great? Where's the bus tour? It's the quiet quitting. I mean, I haven't even seen Vance lately. Whereas every day, every way, everywhere, you see Kamala Harris and Tim Walz trying to earn your vote, right? Handing out French fries at a closed McDonald's. And they're so desperate in the MAGA Republican world that all the Republican MAGA media with the McDonald's stunt, fake stunt, that's it, boom, snap. He's just baked her. That was the finest moment in political history, handing out those fake fries to those fake customers in a closed McDonald's. Oh, got her. Now look, as a kid that worked in a Chick-fil-A, not a shout out to Chick-fil-A, it's just where I could get a job at 15 in my hometown, all right, and wore the chicken costume during the Christmas Day parade. Yes, I did. You can look it up. 1983, Christmas parade, Seaview Square Mall, Neptune, New Jersey. All right. So as a kid that's been drawing a paycheck, as a guy that's been drawing a paycheck since he was 13 years old, straight. 1 year I took off when I was in law school, first year of law school. I get hard work, okay? So I don't take kindly to somebody faking it, handing out French fries out of a drive-through window, for 8 minutes. I know he eats McDonald's, you can tell, in large volumes. And I know he knows his way around a McDonald's French fry. However, that's not what this is about. And what the media didn't talk about, by the way, is outside the window of that fake McDonald's, closed McDonald's, while he's handing out French fries, he had a pitched battle was going on outside that I don't want to say rivaled Jan 6, but it was pretty bad between pro-Trumpers and pro-democracy people. And they were seething at each other's throats because that's how much this matters in battleground states. And so he's out there like some sort of, demented Ronald McDonald, or the Hamburglar. Hamburglar's better, by the way. Handing out French fries out the drive-through and right outside his window, screaming in a pitched battle at the top of their lungs at each other's throats that he put there. He puts teeth on edge, and people at each other's throats are pro-Trumpers and or pro-democracy and anti-Trumpers. That's the real story. Who talks about it? Legal AF. You're right here, right now. Take a moment. Early voting has started. Free subscribe. Where's my button? Free subscribe to Legal AF. Help us get, I said 250,000 by Halloween. I think we're going to get to 300,000 subscribers in about 40 days of existence, not generally because of me, because of each one of you and telling your friends about it and subscribing. I'm just curating here. I'm doing the content and bringing on some great new content makers that you haven't seen before, some from the Midas universe, some you've never heard on this network before, and now you have, like Court Accountability Action. So we look forward to you being here. Thank you for being here from the bottom of my heart. I'm Michael Popok. Until my next reporting. In collaboration with the Midas Touch Network, we just launched the Legal AF YouTube channel. Help us build this pro-democracy channel where I'll be curating the top stories at the intersection of law and politics. Go to YouTube now and free subscribe at Legal AF MTN. That's at Legal AF MTN.